Let's call them Nathan and Gabe. Nathan is my older brother, and he was 14, and Gabe, my younger brother, was 12. He would soon begin to knock at our door and ask to eat dinner with us. My parents had started to think that he was a bit strange, and they began to say that maybe he had mental issues or something. I had told them that that was no excuse, and he was really making me feel unsafe, but my parents brushed it off, saying that I was overreacting. They left for an anniversary trip, leaving me and my brothers home alone. The day went by like normal, with the occasional weird stares from the creepy neighbor, but other than that, it was pretty normal. 8 p.m. rolled around, and then by 9 p.m., Gabe was asleep, leaving me and Nathan awake. Nathan was in his bedroom, which just happens to be all the way across the house. Soon after, let's say around 10 p.m., we then heard a knock at the door. I thought that it was strange, as it was 10 p.m. on a school night. I ended up ignoring the door, as I didn't really feel like getting up to answer it. Lazy, I know, but the knocks began to get more persistent. I eventually just get up and head for the door, stopping all the way there, when I then hear the neighbor say,
"I know you're home alone. I saw your parents leave this morning."
So I drop to the ground and I crawl to Nathan's room and tell him what's happening. I say that we should call the cops, but he quickly rejects that idea, as he wasn't doing anything. He just knocked on the door, and he says we should just camp out in his room until he leaves. I agree, and I lay on the floor in his room. But then we remember that we should probably go get Gabe too. So we head to Gabe's room, which of course has to be right by the front door that our neighbor had just earlier been knocking at. We get to Gabe, and we wake him up. The neighbor didn't seem like he was at the door, as I didn't hear him anymore. Well, the curiosity gets the best of me, and I peek through the peephole. I know, very cliche horror movie thing to do, but I did it anyway, and I don't see anything at first. Well, as my eyes adjust to the peephole, I see the neighbor's eye just staring right back at me. I then